Hello everybody, Darren here from the Music Vault, coming back at you on a Monday night. Got nothing to do, so I was down here listening to some tunes, watching Dude 1973. He said he hadn't done a video for a really long time, and I'm like, wow, long time, eh? And he goes, yeah, it's been 9 days. 9 days? Got you beat, dude. I probably got a month and a half. 9 days. Anyways, I was watching his video, some sword and sorcery thing. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of good CDs. I like his channel. It's a good channel. If you haven't subscribed to it, I highly recommend you go subscribe to it. Subscribe to mine first, then go to his. Just want to throw that out there. So I'm like, I've bought some stuff. I haven't bought a lot of stuff. Life has a tendency to get in the way of my purchases, and I've been doing other stuff. I had a couple of things I had to buy, and then my wife's car decided to take a dump, so I had to buy her a new one, and go from there. So it's the best part of the song right here. Oh no, it's not. So anyways, we ended up buying a new car today, and we'll get that all finalized and everything, and she'll get it by next week. So she's pretty stoked, which is cool. It's a Hyundai Elantra. She really likes it. So it's an older model, but she just needed a beater to go back and forth to work. So anyways, I did put an order into Rocks. I had to really file it down because right now the Canadian dollar is just taking a pounding from the American dollar. It was like 77 cents on the dollar. So it makes it difficult to buy something in American and then have to pay for it in shipping American and then convert everything to Canadian. It just adds $40 to your bill just because of the conversion. It's ridiculous, and shipping's not cheap either. So I ended up getting 4 or 5 records, but that'll be another video because that's got some good stuff coming in it. Oh, here's the best part of the song right here. Now tell me that guy can't belt it. Oh, that's awesome. That's Sacred Warrior, Waiting for Darkness. Just the video, you can see it here. So anyways, I ended up getting some good stuff. I got a bunch here. I go to the dollar, like the 4 for $10 or something, and I went in there the one day and I ended up getting like 8. Walked out with 8 CDs for $20. So I was pretty stoked. So some of them are in here. Plus I got some newer ones. So I'll throw them out here. I'm gonna put on Sacred Warrior, The Master's Command. This is a great album. Anyways, first album up, I highly recommend this album. I think this is their absolute best album to date. This band's been around for, I don't know how long, 25 years, 30 years. This is their best album to date. And I know some people say, oh, this is the new albums. No, this is their best album to date. Obituary. Just self-titled Obituary. There isn't a bad song on this album. I listened to this thing 4 or 5 times, start to finish. It moves, it pumps, it's killer. If you're into death metal, I highly recommend this puppy. This is amazing. I hate the cover. It's just a digipack. No booklet, no nothing. But they're known for not putting lyrics in booklets and stuff like that, so it'd be kind of a waste. Anyways, yeah, Obituary, highly recommend it. And the next one, I've seen a video by him. I liked it, but it's got the guys in the band. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's got this is Revolution Saints, with the album Light in the Dark. This is the 2-disc digipack, limited digipack, or limited edition digipack. Yeah, let's see. Light in the Dark limited edition digipack. It's a cool cover. I like that. We're not reinventing the wheel here. This is straightforward, right out of the 80s, early 90s hard rock. Jack Blades is in it from Night Ranger. Dean Castrovano. Dean. His name is Dean. Dean something or Dean Castro something or other. And Doug Aldridge. I just can't pronounce his last name. I know who he is, but I just can't pronounce his last name. Doug Aldridge, who was in Burning Rain. What else is he? He's been in a bunch of stuff. I think he's in Whitesnake too. Anyways, yeah. So this is a really good album. Then one that I picked up that I don't have. I have one but don't have the other, and this is Eagles Greatest Hits Volumes 1 and 2 box set. Saw this over the river for $11, so I figured, you know what? I don't have part 2. I do have part 1. Now I have this. I have 2 versions of this on vinyl. Now I have 2 or 3 versions of this on CD. 2 versions on CD, I think. That was this one or Fleetwood Mac. I'm not remembering. It was my first record by my aunt and uncle. So yeah, so I got that, the Eagles Greatest Hits, and I love the Eagles. I think I have absolutely everything except for the double live album. I have everything by the Eagles. This one, I don't know why it's in here, but I haven't shown this one yet. This one was done on a whim. And I bought it because Dude 1973 said it was awesome. That's this one. Greta Van Fleet. A lot of people are saying, are these guys the next Led Zeppelin? I don't know, but they're pretty friggin' good. And they sound pretty friggin' close. The best song on here, I think, is Highway Tune. I think it's Highway Tune. It's an upbeat, up-tempo kind of tune. It's really good. So yeah, this is really good. Then, I don't know if I showed this one or not yet. Yeah, I think I have. Whitesnake, Slide It In. This is the 2009 remastered edition. This is a great album. The Gambler, Slide It In. First 4 or 5 songs are awesome. This one I didn't have, and I spotted it at a thrift shop. And that is Avantasia's The Metal Opera Part 2. Good album. It peters out after a while. Like, for me, like all power metal does. You throw it on at the beginning, it comes on strong, hits you like a ton of bricks. Then the second song, then the third song. By the 5th song, it starts to go. If it's not like Halloween or something that keeps you, it just kind of. And this is that. This has got like 12 songs on it, and I think for me, by the 8th, it just goes. I start to get bored. First song is awesome. The 7 Angels, awesome song. Yeah, it's a good album. I'm glad I only got it for... I'm not a huge power metal guy. I like power metal. I'll buy it if I really like the band. There's a couple of bands I like. Sabaton. I've really tried to get into them. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into them. But having said that, maybe one day I'll pick up an album for dirt cheap, listen to the whole thing once or twice, and then fall in love with it. It's just the way metal is, the way music is. Anyways, Avantasia. This one was an absolute shock. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, it was. This album is amazing start to finish. The new Judas Priest. It is friggin' awesome. spot on everything. I don't know. I love this record. I want to get it on vinyl. I was doing a tally of my Priest records, and I was like, whoa, I got quite a few. So maybe one day I'll do a big thing on my Priest albums or something. But yeah, I highly recommend this. A lot of people have been going on about it. I know Dude 1973 did it. I think Scott Waters, I think he said something about it. Awesome record. I love it. One record that I thought I had when I bought it, but I wasn't sure. And I'm one, I'll buy records or CDs, and if I have it, I'll trade them off, or I'll send them to somebody. I like doing that. I don't expect anything in return. I have a couple of guys in mind that I want to send stuff to because they're just cool cats, and I trade with Scott Waters all the time. He's a cool cat. And a couple other guys. So, if I buy something and I have it, or I buy it and I throw it on this and I don't like it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this guy will like it. So I do that. But this one, I thought I didn't know if I had it or not. Turns out I don't have it. This Kill Switch Engage, As Daylight Dies. I love this band. I really do. And I don't know why this album was not in the mix. I don't know why I didn't have it. I got them all over there. I got them all. Except for this one for some reason. I don't know why. Great album. Another band I got at the dollar bin. No, I got it at the thrift store. I got this one when I bought the Avantasia. Hey you. Protest the Hero. It was cheap. It's on Sumerian Records. I can't read it. I got my glasses on. I don't have my glasses, so yeah. Protest the Hero. I haven't thrown it on yet, so I don't know what it's like. I don't have anything by this band. I've never heard this band. I just know that this band is like a metal band. If it's metalcore, it's gone. But if it's not, because I hate metalcore, I think it's the worst form of heavy metal going. Just because like they scream and then they sing nice and soft and then they scream, and the music is, to me, it's subpar. I mean, I'm not. If you like it, awesome. If you don't like it, and you can say, yeah, I can understand. I just don't like it. And I don't think that I haven't got bands like this, and I don't know if these guys are metalcore or not. Like I said, if they're metalcore, it's going to turn into a frisbee. This one was a complete shock to me. And every time I watched a video, the guy, the lead singer, would really kind of dumb it down and say, don't expect this and don't expect that, and it's not this and it's not that. And I'm thinking, well, it's like, it's gonna be a crappy record or what? Like, don't expect it to be good, don't expect it to be heavy, don't expect it to be fast, don't expect it to be, this or that. I bought it thinking I'm gonna hate it, but I want to have it for my collection, and I friggin' loved it. New Machine Head, Catharsis. Whoa, is this ever friggin' amazing, this record? I absolutely love it. My best friend hates it. He says it's subparts below this, but he does not like it at all. Now, there are bad points of this record, like the lyrics are kind of stupid. A lot of swearing in it, and I don't like that. But the music, the vocal delivery, the vocal patterns, the heaviness of the music, the speed. It's not a thrash record, but it's got some quick parts. Got some heavy parts, got some mellow parts. The one song that I don't care for is the acoustic Bastards, and then it turns it into a little bit quicker, and then I don't really care for that. I mean, like I said, it's got its bad moments, but on the whole, I was shocked, and I love this record. So, another one that I got where I haven't heard too terribly much from this band. I heard what I have heard I've liked. This was 4 for 10 was Dillinger Escape Plan. I haven't listened to it yet. I mean, I got so much. I just haven't listened to it yet. But I'll let you know what it's like. Another band that I got that I thought was pretty cool that I wanted but I couldn't find. Comeback Kid. Wake the Dead. Now this is, if I remember correctly, these guys are Canadian. Out from Winnipeg or something like that, if I remember correctly. They were on Victory Records. I don't know what this one's on. Yeah, hardcore mixed with punk and whatever. This one's a local band. I hadn't heard it, so I had to do some research on it and found out that it's the singer for the legendary Klopex. And these guys are called Skull Crusher. They're a local band out of St. Catharines or here in Niagara Falls. To be honest, I've only listened to one song. It's metal. From what I heard, it's metal. But I'll be checking it out. 2 more, and then I'll be done. Wow, 16 minutes. See what happens when you rant and rave? I thought I had this one, another one. I thought I had this, and I figured, well, I'll buy it anyways and just pass it along. Turns out I don't have it. Dream Theater, and this one is Black Clouds and Silver Linings. Haven't heard it yet, but I know it's typical Dream Theater. So, and the last one I spotted and I had to buy it because I have the original, but this is the Relapse Records 2-disc release, remasters and that. Death, The Sounds of Perseverance. This came with the slipcase and everything. I was really stoked. It was nice. It was a good price. 2 discs, mint condition. I think I paid $12 for it or something like that. Yeah. So there you have it. That's my update. I got a bunch more, but I figured if I do them all, this video will be like another 20 minutes because I like to rant and rave, carry on about it. But I got a bunch that I haven't shown yet that are they worth it? Nah, they're just CDs that I picked up. Anyways, that's it. That's my update. Hope you like any of them. If you like them all, go buy them. If you don't, then don't. And I'll see you guys later. Cheers.